Like I said, please don't use my video to hate your brother, sister from any country or any religion. No. But we need to call a spade a spade. We need to address issues. Ignoring issues, closing eyes, not talking about is not the answer. I don't hate Pakistanis, I don't hate Muslims, I don't hate Islam. But when I see things like this now, you don't.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by a fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Macedo is the best.
All right. So a Sri Lankan man gets killed and then set on fire in Pakistan. All right. Now, if you know my usual disclaimer, if you're sensitive, don't watch the video. You know, if it hurts your feelings, if you get offended easily, you're sensitive, you're religious, don't watch the video. But if you can handle it and you can have a worthwhile discussion, then comment. Watch the video and then comment. Okay, before I go on and before you bring it up, I have Muslim friends. I've lived in a Muslim country. I respect a lot of Muslim friends of mine. In fact, it's very evident in my videos I've mentioned, the people who helped me the most were Muslims. And I've openly said this, not Christians, not Hindus. Muslims helped me, lots of Muslims. Okay. And my mentor was an Arab Muslim, Emirati. So before you jump the gun, oh, you're racist, Islamophobic, oh, you hate all Muslims, I have spoken good about good Muslims, and I've highlighted good things about Islam. So I would like to believe I'm fair. But where you start doing stupid things, don't expect me to keep quiet about it. Whether it's Hinduism, Christianity, anything. Okay. So now, before I do go further, here's a simple question. Have you watched that video of how they killed this man? The actual video footage. Because of my online presence, I got multiple number of people who send me the videos. Multiple. In fact, you'll be surprised to know Pakistanis themselves, Pakistani Muslims themselves sent me this video and said, Loy, brother, I'm ashamed. It's a shame for us Muslims, it's a shame for us Pakistanis. And yes, there are people on my social media feed, Pakistani Muslims, who have condemned this. So right off the bat, before you even bring it up, there are good Muslims. Okay? But now, having said that, if you have not watched the video, I urge you watch that video. I really want you to watch it. And I forced myself to watch the video. It was so disturbing. I forced myself. I sat through it. I forced myself to look at it. I sat through it. I'll tell you, it makes you hate. Don't take this out of context. Listen to the whole thing that I'm saying. After I watched that video of how they killed this man, step by step, how they killed this man, it makes you hate religion. It makes you hate Islam. It makes you hate Muslims. It makes you hate Pakistanis. Seriously makes you hate, because you're watching a video of an innocent man being physically beaten by these rods and wooden, I don't know, sticks or. And if that is not horrifying enough, you have a big crowd of people shouting, screaming Allah Akbar, happy, and even more horrific is people taking their smartphones to record. You can see at the side, you'll see these people talking like this, and they watch that spectacle, they watch a human being, and then once he's unconscious, they drag his body and they're still shouting Allah Akbar, and finally when they keep him at that place, they start pouring kerosene or whatever, they put stuff and they burn him, and you can see his body until it is nothing but ashes. Throughout the video you'll see these large group of Pakistani Muslims who jump and shout and scream. And now I'm not asking you to hate Pakistanis, I'm not asking you to hate Muslims. That's not the point of this video. But here's me asking you, after you watch such a video, can you call Islam a religion of peace? Seriously, I'm asking you a simple question, man. Can you call Islam a religion of peace? This behavior of these Muslims, they are Muslims, right? They are normal human beings. If any of these guys in the crowd, you would catch them on a normal day and look at them and they would be praying Allah Akbar and with their family eating food, you would say they are normal Muslims, right? Okay. Then you look at them and they are normal people, human beings like you and me. They eat food, they have their families. But the minute Prophet Muhammad is brought up, even a cartoon, the minute Islam is brought up, there is something that happens. There's that, I don't know, there's that switch or something triggers in them that makes these normal, nice human beings into animals. And what is that switch? That switch is religion. That switch is religious upbringing. That switch is the teachings that have been given over the years. Why do you think India is banning all these mosques, schools? Why? Tell me. See, I always say, it takes two hands to clap, right? All those Indians who are shouting, racist, they are not bringing Muslims into India. This is the reason. Now, I know what you'll say. You'll say, Loy, so you brand all the 1 billion Muslims on the planet. All the 1 billion are bad, according to, okay, wait, I'll answer that. There are 1 billion Muslims on the planet, agreed. Okay. You don't need 1 billion to cause harm. September 11, September 11, what happened? World Trade Center. It was not 1 billion Muslims. It was 11. Out of a population of 1 billion, 11. The bombings that take place, they shout Allah Akbar and they explode. It takes just one guy to bomb 50-60 people. Okay. Charlie Hebdo. It was not 1 billion Muslims who came and shot. It was just few people with machine guns. Allah Akbar. The French teacher, it was not 1 billion Muslims, it was one guy. Now I know what you'll say next. But answer this question, since you always bring up, 9 billion. You don't need 9 billion to cause havoc. You need a few. Second one. So you answer this question, okay? The second one which I'll ask you. Now obviously you'll say, Loy, what about that New Zealander shooter? Okay? One example. Okay, next. Give me next one. Next. What you'll say next? You'll Google search where. And then I know for a fact. You'll say, Law, you're an atheist. That is why. Hitler was a Christian. Stalin was a communist. Pol Pot also. These are politicians. This is war. What they did was during war. And you're talking of 1947? So 47, 57, 67, 87, 97, 2007, and 2017 and 2027. So we are talking of nearly 60 plus years. So in 60 plus years, you got three names: Hitler, Stalin, Pol Pot. So in the 60 years, there were no more like this, for only one. You'll say, yeah, Loy, but they wiped out. Yeah, during World War, everyone's wiping out everyone. Okay. After Hitler, how many came? After Mussolini, how many came? After Stalin, how many came? But however, if you were to look in the last 10 years, 20 years, and you take stats, I'm pretty sure for every one Christian or one Hindu, you can get 20 different crimes committed by Muslims. Now, I know what you'll say. Law, you're preaching hate crime. Boss, very simple thing. This news took place. This happened. If it didn't happen, do you think I would be talking about it? A very simple question. If it didn't happen, do you think I'd be talking about it? No, right? That's why I told you, watch the video and then tell me. I've seen the ISIS beheading, shooting. I've seen these graphic videos where they take a spoon and they gouge this man's eyes in the name of Allah. I don't know why. And the funny thing is, this marketing team of Islam, they say Islam is a religion of peace. Tell me, which other, have you ever heard Jainism say Jainism is a religion of peace, Christianity is a religion of peace? Do you hear any one of them having this marketing tagline? Hinduism is a religion of peace. No, it's only with Islam that you hear these debates and this slogan and this. And then when you bring it up, when you point it out, the easiest thing is, oh, he is Islamophobic. Look, I'm not one of those guys who, if a Christian does something, I'll say, oh, it's okay. That New Zealand shooting, it's bad. I don't know. He did it in the name of. You'll say he did it in the name of Jesus or Christianity. Well, guess what? If you do your homework, you'll find out his role model was Nelson Mandela. So, does that mean Nelson Mandela preached all this? No, right? Look, even worse, no? Even worse than all these murders and all this nonsense is, it is ignoring facts, not calling a spade a spade. In fact, I don't keep quiet even for Hindus or Christians when there's a crime committed against innocent Muslims. On my channel, I've openly spoken about it. I've spoken against, these Muslim farmers who take these cows for slaughter. They get ganged up and beaten by this Hindu vigilantes. Okay, I've openly criticized. In fact, when Hindus eat, one Hindu doctor was eating cow dung and cow piss and saying, oh, this is good for health. I wish someone would make him eat a whole plate and let him live on that only. No, why are you eating only one spoon? Eat the whole day, eat that. No wonder he must be smelling of that. See, I make fun of stupid ideas, man. But what the fuck is this, man? How can you, just explain me, how can you expect someone not to hate or have prejudice or a bias against Islam and Muslims and Pakistanis when you see something like this? If you burn a Quran, someone will beat you, kill you. If you draw a cartoon of a prophet, they will chop your head. Or now, like I said, I'm not saying the 1 billion they are doing it. You just need one madman to cause enough and more damage. And in this video, the number of people, they were the people who will maybe not harm anyone physically, but they were spectators. For them, this was accepted. They are the moderate Muslims who keep quiet. For them, very good. He insulted our beloved Prophet Muhammad. Beloved Prophet Muhammad. Doesn't that leave a bad taste in your mouth? And Imran Khan wants to portray Pakistan as a modern nation, as long as you have psychos like this. My video is not about hating Pakistanis or Muslims. But if you watch this video, that poor Sri Lankan man, I read his profile and just imagine what his wife, his children, his family, if they got this copy of this video, what must be going in their heart? That's why I don't blame anyone if they hate Islam or they have prejudice against Islam or they want to ban Muslims or Arabs or Pakistanis, or I don't blame them. You just need one. See, let's say for example me, 10 years, 20 years, I do good charity and everything. I do good for people. And one mistake they find me, one thing. Let's say for example I had a clean record. Oh, Bill Clinton, best is Bill Clinton. Clean record, affair with Monica Lewinsky. What do people remember? Monica Lewinsky. They don't remember anything else. They just remember the sexual details of what he did. Cigar and the blowjob, and that's all they remember. They don't remember anything. Harvey Weinstein, they forgot all the movies, production. They just remember, oh, a sexual crime. People only like to remember bad. That's a human psychology. But now the problem is, this is not a one-off thing. This is so bloody graphic and in your face. So that's why, it's unfortunate what has happened. It's very unfortunate. It's disgusting. Muslims and Islam and Pakistan. Chopping hand, chopping head in the name of the beloved Prophet Muhammad. Beloved. Oh, the Holy Quran. I don't know what to say, man. I've yet to meet someone who will kill and murder in the name of Jainism, in the name of, I don't know, take any religion. Yeah, then we'll get our Muslim debaters who will research and pull out, oh, this happened in the name of Christianity, this happened. Yeah, but it doesn't negate what has happened, right? Oh, it's like, when you talk about rape that is happening in one country and you say, rape is happening in a country. Oh, it happens everywhere. So what, we ignore it? I don't hate Pakistanis, I don't hate Muslims, I don't hate Islam. But when I see things like this now, you don't want to know religion, you don't want to know Islam, you don't want to know Muslims. Means, you can talk to them, hey, how are you? But when they say Allah Ta'ala said this and Prophet Muhammad said this and Islam is a religion piece, oh, please shut the fuck up, man. Just shut, shut the fuck up, please. You and I know each other, we are cool. But this is not acceptable. Anyway, like I said, please don't use my video to hate your brother, sister from any country or any religion. No. But we need to call a spade a spade. We need to address issues. Ignoring issues, closing eyes, not talking about is not the answer. These are very real issues. Now do you understand why I've told you, my daughter, Islam, no, sorry. You don't know which mad man would, normal people, the same normal people who view murder in the name of Allah, and we did it for glory, land of milk and honey. Anyway, put your comments and thoughts down below. Terrible. That's all I can tell you. Alright, you guys take care. Ciao.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Macedo is the best.